friends, it's Miss Turpin, and you know what time it is. It is time for math. All right, so in our last video, we talked about measurement, okay? Today, we're also going to talk about measurement, but we're going to talk about two more kinds of measurement that we can use, okay? So, if you remember this poster, we talked about how we can measure things, okay? So, we can measure things by comparing them, so we can put them side by side and then compare them that way. We can use tools, okay, such as a ruler or Unifix cubes, and today I'm going to show you another tool that's pretty cool. We can estimate, okay, so we can look at things and just see, I think this one may be longer than this one. I think that this giraffe is taller than me by looking at it. So I don't have to get out a ruler and measure exactly, but I can just tell by looking that a giraffe would be much taller than I am. And then we use math words such as longer, taller, shorter, and the same, okay? So, the first one that I want to show you today and talk about is length, okay? Length. It is how long an object is, okay? The length of something is how long it is, okay? So, if you can see this bar, I have a short bar, right? The bar goes to here. I have another bar in the middle. It's a little longer than this bar, right? And then I have a really long bar, right? So if I put these next to each other, if I compare these three bars, I can say that this bar is the shortest and this bar is the longest, okay? So remember, you can put objects in order two ways, okay? So you can order objects two ways. You can order them from longest to shortest. So this snake is the longest. And then this one's kind of medium, right? And then this snake is the smallest, the tiniest, the smallest, right? The shortest, okay, of the three. So if I compare those, long to short, okay? I can also compare things by going shortest to longest, okay? So this one is the shortest bar of the three. This one's kind of medium, and this is the longest bar. So it goes from short to long, okay? And then remember to line the objects up before you measure them, okay? So make sure that they all start at the same exact place, because if they don't start at the same place, then you won't be able to tell how long it actually is, right? So we want to make sure that we line them up correctly, okay? And they all start at the same spot, okay? They all get a fair chance, okay? So this is length. The next one, and then I can tell the length of this box here, okay? So this will be the length of this tissue box. Raise your hand if you like Woody. Yes, Woody's pretty cool. Okay. The next one that we're going to talk about is weight, okay? So this is how heavy something is, okay? Got it? Okay. So if you look at this right here, this brown thing is a balance, okay? It's a balance. Okay, and on the balance, you can see that the elephant has his side of the balance all the way down. Okay, so this is showing that the elephant is heavier. Okay, whatever side goes down further than the other, that tells which one weighs more. Okay, how heavy something is. Okay, the frog is lighter than the elephant because he's way up top, right? The elephant is heavier. His part is all the way down. So the elephant is heavier than the frog, okay? The frog is lighter than the elephant, okay? Now, so wait, how much something feels like, okay? So you can feel it. You can feel how heavy it is, okay? Here's a picture of something that's heavy and something that's pretty light, right? So a dresser or like an entertainment center, imagine picking this up. Would that be heavy? Would that be hard to do? Yeah, it'd be hard to do, right? Because it's pretty heavy. Now, what about this book? Could you hold this book? Yeah, it's light, right? It's pretty light. It's not that hard to hold, right? Now, but objects also can be the same. They can weigh the same, okay? So, if I had, let's see, two of the same books, they could weigh the same, right? Okay, so I want to show you something really cool. So Miss Turpin has a balance here, okay? So this is what a balance looks like, okay? So kind of like my picture. Something that's heavy, do you see how that just went down? Something that's heavy, it's going to go on this side, right? My hand's on here. There's nothing over here, so it's going to stay this way, right? So it's going to wiggle until it finds its spot. Okay, and make sure this is in the middle. So we're going to measure some things, okay? Which do you think is lighter? Do you think this computer mouse or this pumpkin is lighter? Which one do you think is heavier, the pumpkin or the computer mouse? All right, let's see. I'm going to put my mouse in on this side. I'm going to put my pumpkin on this side. Oh, it did not even move. Yes. So by looking at this, this side is completely down and this side's all the way up. Okay. It did not move at all. Okay. So whenever your balance looks like this, whatever side is all the way down, remember that's the heaviest. Okay. So the computer mouse is much heavier than the pumpkin. The pumpkin is lighter than the computer mouse. Okay. Let's do another one. What if we did this candle or the pumpkin? Which one is going to be heavier, the candle or the pumpkin? All right, let's see. Oh. Woo. Which one's heavier, the candle or the pumpkin? Look at your balance. Yes, the candle is heavier than the pumpkin. The pumpkin is lighter than the candle because you can see the balance is all the way down on this side by the candle, right? All right. Let's do the candle and the computer mouse. Which one do we think is going to be heavier? All right, let's see. The candle is heavier, right? We can see that the balance is all the way down. It's heavier than the computer mouse. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Now, what about these two markers? Do we think, which one do we think is going to be heavier? The red one or the brown one? Which one do you think is going to be lighter? The brown one or the red one? Or do you think that they'll be the same weight? Let's find out. Ooh, look at it bouncing. It's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. All right, let's see. All right. Look at that. The red is not all the way down. The brown is not all the way down. So what does that mean? Right, they are the same weight. They weigh the same. Both of the markers weigh the same. Good. So we can use this tool, okay? So this is a balance, okay? And this is a tool that we can use for weight, okay? To see how much something weighs. Okay? All right. Well, today we talked about weight. Okay? How heavy something is. And we also talked about length. Okay? Short, long, the same, right? And then we used a tool today and compared objects in order to find our measurements. I hope you had fun today, and I look forward to whenever we can get into the classroom so that we can test out more awesome things with our balance. All right? I will see you next time.